A new hope for weaponizing space. In the vast expanse of space, a new kind of arms race is brewing, one that could redefine the very nature of warfare. This is not a competition for territorial conquest on Earth, but for dominance in the ultimate high ground orbit. Control of space could mean control of the world below. China, a rising power with ambitious space aspirations, has reportedly developed a weapon that seems ripped from the pages of science fiction. A microwave beam capable of disabling or destroying satellites. This technology could potentially cripple communication and navigation systems. Imagine the Death Star from Star Wars, but instead of a planet-destroying laser, it emits a concentrated beam of microwave energy. This beam could render satellites inoperable, effectively blinding and deafening an adversary. This is not merely the stuff of fantasy, it is the potential reality of modern warfare. The implications of such technology are profound and far-reaching. This is not the first time nations have sought to weaponize space. The concept has been around for decades, evolving with each technological advancement. The United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a similar race during the Cold War, each striving to outdo the other in space-based capabilities. However, the potential of China's microwave weapon represents a significant leap forward in anti-satellite technology. It marks a new chapter in the ongoing saga of space militarization. Its development raises profound questions about the future of warfare, the vulnerability of our space infrastructure, and the need for international cooperation to prevent a catastrophic conflict in the cosmos. As nations continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, the stakes have never been higher. The Xinjiang experiment, 7 beams of destruction. Deep within the remote Xinjiang region of China, a covert experiment in 2024 sent shockwaves through the international intelligence community. 7 military vehicles, each equipped with a powerful microwave emitter, were strategically positioned in a remote desert location. Their target, a mock satellite orbiting high above the Earth. On that day, these 7 beams converged on their target, combining their power into a single, focused superbeam. While the details remain shrouded in secrecy, reports suggest that the test was successful. The combined energy of the 7 beams created a microwave pulse of unprecedented power and precision. This test demonstrated China's ability to not only generate high-energy microwaves, but to precisely direct them towards a target in space. The implications are staggering, potentially jeopardizing the satellites that underpin our modern world. Satellites in the crosshairs. A new era of space warfare. Satellites are essential to our daily lives. They facilitate global communication, enable GPS navigation, provide critical weather forecasting data, and support military intelligence gathering. Destroying or disrupting these satellites could cripple economies, disrupt military operations, and sow chaos on a global scale. China's microwave weapon poses a direct threat to this delicate balance. Unlike kinetic weapons that physically destroy satellites, microwave energy can disable or disrupt their electronic systems without creating space debris. This soft kill capability makes the weapon even more dangerous, as it allows for targeted attacks that can cripple specific satellite functions without triggering widespread destruction. Beyond kinetic kill. Comparing microwave weapons to existing anti-satellite technology. Traditional anti-satellite weapons rely on physical destruction. These methods, often involving missiles or other projectiles, create a debris field that can pose a hazard to other objects in orbit. This debris can linger for years, potentially triggering a cascade of collisions known as the Kessler syndrome, rendering space unusable. Microwave weapons, on the other hand, offer a more precise and less destructive method of disabling satellites. By targeting specific electronic systems, they can disrupt communications, blind sensors, or even fry circuitry. This surgical strike capability makes them a more attractive option for military strategists seeking to gain a tactical advantage without triggering a wider conflict. Section 5. The Secrets of the Superbeam, Unraveling the Mystery of China's Microwave Weapon. Despite the alarming implications of China's microwave weapon test, much about the technology remains unknown. Key details, such as the power output of the individual emitters, the range of the combined beam, and the level of precision achieved, are closely guarded secrets. What is clear, however, is that Chinese scientists have overcome significant engineering challenges to create this weapon. Synchronizing 7 separate beams to converge on a target hundreds of kilometers above the Earth requires extraordinary precision and coordination. The development of high-power microwave generators capable of producing such focused energy is a testament to China's growing technological prowess. Section 6. Engineering Armageddon. The challenges and potential of high-power microwave technology. Developing high-power microwave weapons is a complex and challenging endeavor. Generating, focusing, and directing these beams over long distances requires overcoming significant technical hurdles. One of the primary challenges is developing microwave generators capable of producing the immense power required to have a disabling effect on satellites. Furthermore, the beams must be focused with extreme precision to concentrate their energy on the target. Any divergence or scattering of the beam would significantly reduce its effectiveness. Despite these challenges, the potential applications of high-power microwave technology extend beyond anti-satellite warfare. Researchers are exploring its use in missile defense systems, directed energy weapons for ground combat, and even non-lethal crowd control devices. The future of warfare, it seems, will be defined by our ability to harness and weaponize the electromagnetic spectrum. Section 7. A new battlefield. The implications of microwave weapons for global security. The development of microwave weapons has profound implications for global security. It introduces a new realm of warfare, one where satellites, the invisible backbone of our modern world, become vulnerable targets. This vulnerability has the potential to reshape international relations, military strategy, and the balance of power. The ability to cripple or destroy satellites could give nations a decisive advantage in future conflicts. Military forces rely heavily on satellites for communication, navigation, and intelligence gathering. Disrupting these capabilities could blind and cripple an enemy, potentially altering the course of a war. Moreover, the threat of microwave attacks could lead to a new arms race in space. Section 8. The ethics of space weaponization. A call for international dialogue and cooperation. The weaponization of space raises profound ethical and legal questions that challenge our current frameworks and demand new approaches. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967, a cornerstone of international space law, prohibits the placement of weapons of mass destruction in orbit, setting a precedent for peaceful space exploration. However, it does not explicitly ban conventional weapons or the development of ground-based anti-satellite systems like China's microwave weapon, leaving significant loopholes. This legal gray area underscores the urgent need for international dialogue and cooperation to establish clear norms of behavior in space, ensuring that all nations adhere to a common set of rules. The development and deployment of space-based weapons could trigger a dangerous escalation of tensions, potentially leading to an arms race that threatens the long-term sustainability of space activities for all nations. The stakes are incredibly high. It is in the best interest of all humanity to prevent a conflict in space, a conflict that would have no winners, only casualties on Earth. By fostering international dialogue and cooperation, we can work towards a future where space remains a domain of peace and scientific advancement for the benefit of all. Section 9. Conclusion. The future of warfare. A clear and present danger. The development of China's microwave weapon is a stark reminder that the final frontier is not immune to the conflicts that plague our planet. As nations race to dominate space, the potential for weaponizing this domain grows ever more real and alarming. As technology advances, so too does our ability to weaponize the very fabric of our universe. From directed energy weapons to cyber warfare, the tools of conflict are becoming more sophisticated and potentially more devastating. This new era of warfare demands a renewed commitment to diplomacy, dialogue, and the peaceful resolution of conflicts. International cooperation and treaties must evolve to address these emerging threats and ensure that space remains a realm of peace. The future of humanity hinges on our ability to recognize that we are all passengers on this pale blue dot, hurtling through the vastness of space. Our shared destiny requires us to look beyond our differences and work together for the common good. We must choose cooperation over conflict, diplomacy over destruction, if we are to ensure a future where space exploration remains a source of wonder and inspiration, not a battleground for our earthly disputes. The stakes have never been higher, and the choices we make today will shape the future of space for generations to come. The time for action is now, before the shadows of conflict engulf the cosmos. We stand at a crossroads, and the path we choose will determine whether space becomes a beacon of hope or a theater of war.